Okay, this will be a little shorter than the previous 10-minute, really, part 3. This is part 4, The Resurrection Stories Don't Line Up, I've titled it. You know what finally cracked the shell for me? It wasn't the dialogues with atheists, agnostics, Christians, and skeptics, and all that. It was just sitting down, and this took years, actually, and reading the resurrection stories side by side, checking it out with other friends of mine, who are deconstructing from Christianity, and realizing what they realize. This doesn't add up. I mean, if this is supposed to be the most important event in human history, the comeback of the Son of God, then why does it read like 4 people watch the same movie with 4 different endings? All right, so let me pull my notes out here. Well, let's go to Matthew. In Matthew, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary show up at dawn, right? And bam, earthquake. Angel rolls the stone back like a holy UFC match. And Jesus shows up where? On the road, like, hey peeps, what's going on? Well, then you go to Matthew. Well, that was Matthew. You go to Mark. Same 2 Marys, plus a lady named Salome, go to the tomb, a Salami or whatever. No Jesus, just a young man in white, well, chilling inside like he's gone. Tell the crew. But the women, they run away scared and tell no one. End of story. And we move to Luke's version, right? Well, the whole girl gang shows up. No earthquake, 2 men in dazzling clothes inside the tomb, and now Jesus appears on a 7-mile hike to some random dudes who don't even recognize him till dinner. And then there's John. Well, the artsy, poetic version. Mary Magdalene rolls up alone while it's still dark. She sees the stone rolled away, runs back, fetches Peter, the disciple Jesus loved. Then Jesus pops up in the garden dressed like a gardener. Like, bro, was it 1 angel, 2 guys, or a young man, Jesus himself? Was it dark or already sunrise? Did they tell no one or everyone? This ain't just bad memory. It's a broken GPS, people. Now look, I get it. Some folks say, well, different perspectives, bro. Like camera angles in a movie. But come on, if 4 people give 4 different eyewitness accounts of, let's say, a car crash, and one says it happened in daylight, another says it was midnight, one says there was 1 person, another says there were 5, do you call that reliable? Be honest. Or do you call that confused storytelling? And don't let them tell you it's just minor stuff. This is the resurrection, peeps. This is the foundation of the entire faith. And if this part's shaky, then what the hell is holding the house up? And even the scholars, the real ones, not the pulpit polishers, they know. Bart Ehrman, bring him up again, used to be an evangelical. Now he's like, quote, the resurrection accounts are contradictory. They weren't written by eyewitnesses. They evolved over time. Time for some coffee. Be right back. latte. All right, let's continue. Raymond Brown, Catholic scholar, says there's significant divergence. Okay, that's a quote. Jesus Seminar, they basically said these stories were written to inspire faith, not report history. Well, the translation is this ain't journalism. This is religious fiction written decades later by folks who couldn't agree if Jesus showed up in the morning or the afternoon. So yeah, I believed it all at once. I stood on stages, really, on the streets shouting, "He is risen." But I never realized I was reading a remix, not a record. And once I saw the gaps, it took time. Man, I couldn't unsee them. It's like realizing the magician doesn't have real powers, just a trick deck and good lighting. So no, the resurrection stories don't line up. Check it out for yourself. Do the research. Well, not unless you squint hard, tape them together and pray, right? But truth don't need duct tape, people. And if this story is supposed to be the heart of the faith, but the heart's got 4 different beats, maybe, might be time to check the pulse. All right, I'm done. Stay tuned for part 5, I think. Goodbye.